My baby is silly. He's serious. He can be very organized. You can be whimsical, love, be funny, surprising, goofy, thoughtful, philosophical. You can be many things, Lipa. I love your multifacetedness.
She's very thoughtful, takes care a lot, very loving, very, very funny, and open-minded, also always curious about things. She's always asking questions, how things work and how things happen. So that is very enriching in general and very intriguing. Oh, yeah. Our first date, it's very memorable. It's several stages. I bought 2 orange lemonades, 2 different ones, a San Pellegrino and the other one I think was an Orangina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I offered her to choose which orange lemonade kind of type are you.
And I thought that was so sweet when you offered that. Like, it wasn't like alcohol or it wasn't something, it was something unique. It was like flavored orange like drinks, and it was like with real orange elements. And the fact that you picked different types showed that you were considerate. You're like, I don't know what she would like, so let's pick a few. So I really appreciated that. Yeah. And then we walked around the city. Since we were still liking each other's company, we decided to stop by at a random bar that we were walking by, bar cafe. And we sat there, just kept talking and talking. And then we decided we want to keep hanging out with each other.
So we met again.
The very next day. And so date 2 happened.
Which took place here, right?
Yeah, actually it did. So if I were to describe Nuremberg for me, I would immediately notice the medieval city. You see the castle walls all around the city, and they're like the guard towers and the castle itself that's in the old city. So it's like a fairy tale. So once you go out there, you also see some of the modern parts of like any other German city, which you can't get away from. There's also some like World War II history because Nuremberg played such an important role during that time. So it's a very, very picturesque place with a lot of history.
In addition to that, also it's in Franconia. That's kind of important regarding our world-class brewer abilities. So we got some very good around in the direction of Bamberg also. We have an historical relevant football club that plays a big role for us too. It's basically everything you need and very approachable. That makes it very nice to be around in a big city, but still you can get around easily by bike, public transport or whatever. Basically I also tried to play it down, so okay, it's our 2nd anniversary, but I didn't want to raise too high expectations, but I was prepared. I picked her up and we made a little bike ride without me telling her where we would go. And then after a while she realized we go back to the scene of our 2nd date we ever had. 2nd date, 2nd anniversary.
It was so sweet.
So we got back here and of course we had something to drink back then. So I got something too, and luckily, because it's in July, it was pretty chill.
Yeah, it was chilly.
It was really chill on that day. But nice enough to be outside. So I brought chai, tea, and brought some cups too. And the cups are very important because as you can see, that's basically what I gave to her. A cup filled with chai, and chai is pretty important because you cannot see through. So, and then Sherine can tell what happened.
I was drinking and I was enjoying it. I was like, oh, this is so sweet. We're by our 2nd date, but I was feeling like it's always in there in the back of your head, like, is he gonna ask? Is he gonna ask? But nothing was happening, and I was like, okay, I'll just drink and chat. And of course, after a while, I thought, wait, a fly got in my cup, and I was like, oh no. And then I saw it wasn't a fly. There was something else in my cup, and I was like, oh.
And she held it the wrong way.
Yeah, and then I chugged it and I looked at it and I was like, wait, it's upside down, let me turn it. And then it was there. And I screamed yes before he even could ask me. I was like, yes. He just put the ring on it and I was like, yeah. And then you took me to a lovely dinner place.
Oh yes. Afterwards, we had a very nice
It was a
dinner.
beautiful dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
And I was just smiling ear to ear.
Still in the Entenstuben where we went.
Yes, that was
They
delicious.
brought nice food. You had the ring. We were engaged.